IG. So Crawford's off the table. He's fighting David Avanesian December 10th. Now you got Errol Spence Jr. left without a dancing partner. The WBA, Amanda Stanionis, he would be the mandatory. The IBF, Jaron Ennis would be the mandatory. And then you got Keith Thurman for the WBC. What do you think happens? And we'll start with that. What do you think happens?
I think they're going to put Thurman in there. Because put Boots in there, you might as well just have another 9/11. You know what I mean? You might as well just say, fuck it. I'm trying to get him out the way. No disrespect to Errol. Boots is a young man on a mission. And the whole world know he live in the gym. So you sick him on him right now, it's going to be too much for Errol. It's going to be too much. Not saying too much like he going to just do what he want to him, but it's just going to be one of them things like, God damn. Like, Errol definitely go on vacation if they fight. He going on vacation for like a month. You know what I'm saying, if they fight. Now, he fight Keith Thurman, it'll be another Errol Spence show. Chopping that body up, breaking him down. Keith Thurman gonna make it entertaining because he gonna talk all that. He gonna talk a lot of silly shit to build it up.
Don't duck me, son.
Yeah. He gonna
Shouts out to Keith. Fucks with Keith.
You know what I mean? Shout out to one time. He gonna build it. I mean, he gonna talk his shit. He gonna swear by it. He gonna do whatever he gotta do to build that fight and make it look like a great fight. And in the beginning, first 4 rounds is gonna look like a great fight. But Errol Spence gonna apply some pressure that Keith Thurman ain't ready for. He gonna break it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Stanionis, yeah, but Stanionis is like nobody, we know him, but, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but with Boots, it's like, ooh, I don't think they want to do that right now. And I'm not saying Errol and his team is scared of Boots. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's like, I had my heart set on Crawford. Feed me Thurman is like, all right, I'll chop him up. But with Boots, it's like, I need a good.
Yo, the thing is, I don't think that Thurman fight is, I've never really seen Errol in there with a guy that can move and punch. So I feel like it's intriguing.
I feel like Kell Brook showed us that.
Kell Brook can't move like Keith, though.
He uses legs, though. But, yeah, you're right. Keith Thurman is always in exciting fights. He's always in good fights. But he don't have that last 4-round grit to fuck with an Earl. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman gonna make a good fight, but he don't have that last 4-round grit in him.
You can argue that he showed that grit against Sean Porter because that shit was close.
And that was how many years ago?
Correct. Correct. All right, so how would you rank those fights as far as difficulty?
As far as like
Jaron Ennis, Keith Thurman, Virgil Ortiz, Stanionis. Oh, I'm sorry. Jaron Ennis, Keith Thurman, Stanionis.
For Boots, that's as high as we can go, because he hungry, man. And they all of these guys know what it's like to be in Boots' seat. That's why Boots not in a bad seat. Boots, a lot of people are like, oh, Boots not getting treated fair. No, Boots is right where he should be. He right where he should be, on their ass, but not right lined up with him, but on their ass. I'm right here. Y'all know I'm behind y'all. I'm right here, not going nowhere. But 25 years old. Earl's what, 31?
32.
32 years old.
35.
Bud 35.
Keith, I think, is like
Keith
32, 33. Yeah.
I'm saying, so they know Boots right there. But that's taking a big jump. That's taking a big jump. So that's like in year 2000 if Shane Mosley would have took the fight with Mayweather. It's like, young boy hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I am Shane Mosley. I could punch and all that, but young boy is hot. If you'd have fucked with Floyd in like 2000, 2001, Floyd would have cooked the bullshit out of them. And Floyd was talking that same shit. He was on their ass. Yo, I'm right here. I want this fight. I want that fight. But he didn't start getting them fights till what, 04, 05? You know what I mean? So Boots just got to wait his turn. But Boots understand that. Boots not mad about that. I say go ahead and make Boots and Stanionis. Boom. Now, the Thurman fight, again, it's going to be an exciting fight because of the matchup and because Thurman, he corny, but he can sell. He know how to talk his shit. He do know how to talk a little shit. He do make you be like, all right, Keith, like, I'm going to watch it. Like, it's like one of them Jones. But Stanionis, I feel like he needs some more work. He need a little bit more experience before he go fucking around with Errol and Bud and Boots. He need a little more work.
Now, if Errol goes another route, because Bozy Ennis did an interview with him a couple of days ago, he petitioned the IBF to order the mandatory. Now, that mandatory hasn't been ordered in 4 years. if it's a situation where Stanionis it's ordered and the IBF is ordered, if Errol Spence picks Stanionis, do you consider that a duck?
No, I don't consider it a duck. I consider the same thing Spence is doing, taking the back block.
So with Crawford.
Crawford.
Same thing Crawford.
Same thing Crawford doing fighting Evanesian. That would be the same thing if Errol take Stanionis. I'm taking the back block. I ain't gonna go on the big street, take a chance of getting hit. I'm going to back block. It's just me back here. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Is that the smart thing to do, being that there still is a potential mega fight with Spence and Crawford?
All these decisions are smart. You know why? Motherfuckers die in there. Motherfuckers get hurt in there. And I know it seemed like we use that as an excuse, but this is from people who sit on the couch and talk about boxing. This is from the people who sit behind computers and they type all types of wicked shit. Never in their mind they think about getting in a fight. Even some of these people, if you put your hands on them, they're going to call the cops. There's not too many of them that's going to fight you back. So get the fuck out of here. The smart move is the back block. If you can take the back block, take the back block. If you get on the big street, you know what it is. You know what it is, especially if cars going both ways and it's 4 lanes on each side. That's the highway shit. You're going to get hurt. You're going to get hit with something.
Is Jaron Ennis the biggest threat in boxing without a belt?
Yes, he is. And the reason he is because he's of that caliber. He just ain't get to prove it yet. But his time is coming. I'm not mad at him.
Is it fair for a guy like Jaron Ennis that his detractors, that every time somebody brings up how good they think he is, they say, oh, he hasn't fought anybody, oh, he needs to fight this person, he needs to fight that person. But when in line to fight those people, or when Boots is free and they're free, those same people will come up with reasons of why those guys shouldn't fight Boots.
Listen, look at those guys' other fights, and you tell me, is it fair? He just doing what he's supposed to do, man. That's all it is. That kid, Boots is the kid who's in high school taking college courses because he's advanced. That's all it is. He getting ready for the big leagues. He already there. Just like how in soccer you can get. I seen a kid get taken out of middle school and go to professional ranks in soccer. I seen a kid come out of high school and go to professional ranks in baseball. It happens. We've seen that with the NBA before. It happens.